What do you do when you first get to the hotel room? What's your thing? What's your thing?
Oh, boy. So, first thing I go is I beeline for the thermostat.
Gotcha.
And I jack that thing up.
You are such a heater guy.
I go high 70s.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I go low.
You're worried about sweating on stage, and you're turn up to 70s guy. If that thing is even sniffing 72, I'm pissed.
I'm throwing high 70s heat here.
What's the reason for this, Randy Johnson?
Because I like being warm.
Easy. Okay. That's Greg Maddox on a good day.
I like being warm.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
painting the corners at 78
like Fahrenheit Celsius.
Oh, okay.
I think 78 degrees in a hotel room is like Randy throwing 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But,
it's like Randy hitting a bird in spring
I jacked
training.
up the God. That's the best clip of all time.
That's my favorite sports video of all time.
That was my favorite clip of all time on the internet until a couple weeks ago when the seal took out the octopus and hit the guy in the face.
Yeah.
Then that was my new favorite clip. And then there's nothing funnier. Like, I've written maybe 20, 30 minutes of pretty solid stuff on Trump for the last 2 years.
Sure, yeah.
There's nothing funnier than him walking to Air Force One with toilet paper.
With toilet paper on it.
It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
And no one on his team was telling him?
Howling. Literally howling.
Yeah.
Like, I pointed at my phone. Nobody around. Just pointing at my phone like, ah! But yeah, so I jacked the thermostat up, and then I...
with Eric Trump in the background pointing at it.
And I've kind of turned into my dad a little bit where I do... I used to not unzip the suitcase at all until I desperately need something out of it.
Right.
Now I unzip the suitcase, and I take out the stuff that I'm going to have to wear that night on stage.
Gotcha.
So I get that ready.
And then do you Josh Macuga the rest of it like you did to my tuxedo and just throw the rest in a corner somewhere?
Pretty much. I Macuga tuxedo the rest of it. And then all the clothes are off.
Gotcha.
And I'm naked as a jaybird.
Right.
I might walk in, take a leak.
Yeah.
And then then I take the curtains, close them. So it's totally pitch black.
Right.
Because this is usually around 2, 3 p.m.
when you're getting in.
And then nap time.
Naked nap.
Until 6. And it is the best day of my week.
Yeah.
It's that feeling we were talking about in the hot shower.
Yeah.
Extended.
Yeah.
I love that.
Smart.
No, I'm with you there, too. I think my style's evolved over the years. I'll walk in, I'll do the unzip, I'll hang some clothes. I crank it down to like 62 because I'm like, it ain't my house. I ain't paying for this.
What I figured out is that because the only caveat to even if you love being hot all the time is jacking it up that high. When you wake up at night, you're going to be sweaty.
Right.
And I learned that like you sleep better if it's cold, and you guys know how much I value. I constantly study how to sleep better.
Yeah.
And warm. So I constantly set my life up.
How do I add hours to a day? Who do I got to call about this daylight savings time?
I want more hours to sleep so bad. So I turned the temperature down to like a 67 at night.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
And I do that.
So you go Randy Johnson to Greg Maddox.
Randy Johnson to Tim Wakefield.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and I go way down. And also, fun fact, remember to do that. Even jack it further down to like Napzok range when you're
60.
That's
Charlie Huff. That's Hoyt Wilhelm.
That's just a ball sitting on a tee at that point. Do that before you hop in the shower.
Yeah.
Before you're evening out. Because then you get out of the shower, it's going to be cool, and it's just
Kenny Ephus pitch.
Yeah. You got to be careful though. Yeah, hot to cold. That's like those urban legends. If Pete back in high school died in a hot tub. Was jumped out into the cold and back into the hot, died, had a heart attack.
I've done that a bunch. The old hot tub.
It's so fun.
So fun.
It's the best. That's the one thing that, like, even as a beer drinker, it's not quite as fun as it was when it was illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
The hot tub to pulling back and forth, just as fun as an adult as it was when you were
100%.
Just as fun.
No, I'm the dude that goes to the hotel,
right?
Just walks right in, takes the bag, unzips it, takes out all the clothes, puts it in the drawers, make sure.
You become a drawer.
I'm a
grandfather.
I'm a drawer guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
Take the bag. I put it somewhere where it's not in the way. Maybe like in a corner so it's not visible.
Do you break out the little rack thing they give you?
I'm not a big rack guy.
Okay.
I know that my wife likes.
I'll put that.
She's got a great rack and she likes the rack in the hotel room. Man, I hope she's listening.
Stay tuned next week for the Josh Macuga report card.
When Amanda calls in pissed. I turn on the TV right away. I look to make sure where ESPN is. I turn it on ESPN.
Study the guide,
Then I go, I look and I call the front desk and I order more towels because I know I'm going to go through them.
Right.
Big towel guy. One towel, right out of the shower, one towel.
Big towel guy.
Yeah. Then
Josh, big towel guy.
Big towel guy.
Second towel over the shoulders. Then I sleep on the one. I lay on the one bed in just the towel that I know I'm not going to sleep in that night.
Oh yeah.
And I nap with like the towel over my head with just the towel. And then I put the towels away, get ready for my night, and then that night I sleep in the non-towel bed.
You both
utilize
weird
both sides.
hotel nap situations going on.
Wait, so yours you just get into the hotel, Ken, and you don't nap? Right?
No, I usually I'll lay down. I don't nap, but I'll take a shower. I'll find the TV, look out. I do a big thing. If there's a balcony, I go out on there and just kind of do the Ben Franklin looking at the world. Yes, this is where we're at.
Ken goes to hotels with balconies. Mark's staying in city center. Ken goes with balconies.
Hey.
Josh Macuga's like, hey, you guys got an airport Sheraton? Great. That's where I'll be.
When I go to Vegas, I go to that Gold Coast casino. I've been there like 6 years in a row.
Cigarettes are still legal.
4 of the 6 years, first level, staring at an alley, like the wall. So I enjoy my balconies.